This weekend, a taproom in Estacada will celebrate a special milestone, and there is a lot more than just beer on the menu.
Fox 4's Joe Mathiathil joins us now in the studio with more on the unique setup. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Kim and Shauna. You know, normally when you order a beer, you might get some complimentary peanuts or pretzels on the side, but imagine learning a new language while sipping on your IPA. At Clackamas River Growlers, you will find dozens of choices on tap, but Mark Long and LINNEA Watson have no problems picking favorites.
I know all the beers on my own, but my favorite is an IPA. I like to travel around and go to ciders if it's hot, stouts when it's cold.
The couple opened their Estacada business 6 years ago, fueled mostly by Mark's love of craft beer. But it wasn't just the diverse beverage selection that made this tap room so unique. As you've probably noticed, both owners are deaf.
Initially, before I opened, I was wondering how am I going to communicate with the community, my hearing customers that were coming in that didn't know sign. I wasn't really sure.
When I stopped by, they spoke to me with Linnea's daughter, Kristen, providing translation. But she doesn't work here, and most days, Mark might be the only person behind the bar.
At the first, he was really nervous, and then I realized people really understand and they're happy to try to learn and really make an effort to communicate.
Now, for hearing customers, there's a number of different ways that you can order a beer here. For one thing, they have these little boards that you can write down your order, or there's a number of signs around the tab room that will teach you how to order in sign language. Every beer here is numbered, so you can write your order down. But if you feel like learning something new, you can sign your order instead. And as I found out, signing is not always as easy as 1, 2, 3.
That's W, this is 3, and there is a difference. Also, 6 can be confused with 9, so just trying to teach them the different numbers.
But what seemed like an obstacle 6 years ago actually became a fun calling card. Mark and LINNEA say they do have some regulars who are deaf and like to support a deaf-owned business, but the majority of their customers do hear, and many of them are learning a new way to communicate.
And some people are surprised at, when they walk in, oh, wow, they're deaf. Okay, we can figure this out, and they actually find it more exciting.
This Saturday, Clackamas River Growlers will celebrate its anniversary in Estacada.
We opened April 16th of 2016, so we will have free pretzels, some free food coming out, and just thank the locals for supporting the business.
And in the end, it's all about raising a glass, making some friends, and being part of a fun conversation, no matter how you say it or sign it. And once again, their big 6th anniversary celebration will be tomorrow at the Growler shop there in Estacada. And I should point out, guys, they also do have some employees. One of them is deaf as well, and then some of the other ones are hearing, and some of those employees have also learned some signs. So it's very cool that they're kind of expanding people's minds, their vocabularies. You're learning a new language, a new way to communicate while just enjoying a fun time there at their shop.
Absolutely amazing. I just love it so much.
Thank you for bringing us that story, Joe. That was so cool. And as we bring in Andy, I know this one is pretty special. This hits pretty close to home for you.
Yeah, I have a nephew that's deaf. And so, just to see some real success and great stories is fun to see that. And it's an option. And it's amazing how I can still communicate with him. I don't know sign language, and I'm guessing they probably read lips well and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, and 2 of our kids took sign language in school. And so it is a really neat story. Yeah.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
Great job.